Joining us now is Big Al himself, Larry Sumner Jr. Good morning.
Good morning,
Good
guys.
to see you.
I'm glad to be here. It's good to see you guys as well.
Larry is taking a quick stop with us between gigs. He's headed to Chicago after today's show. You've got a club gig tonight in
Yes,
Chicago.
sir.
That sounds cool.
Yeah, we're excited for it. It's always a good time, and it'll be, it's great to just, branch out and expand and all those kinds of things.
The part that people don't understand is the parking, the unloading of the equipment, and the setup. Talk a little bit about that real quick.
You don't pay people to play music because playing music is fun. And there's work that goes into it. Sure, you have to learn your instrument and all that stuff. You pay people for the mess that we go through to play the music. Like you said, we've played gigs in Detroit where we ended up playing what felt like an hour, the easiest gig of our life. The hardest part was the 2 hours it took to find the door to go in and find the elevator to load into the 15th floor and all this stuff. That's the part that people pay for, the setup, tear down, load in. And in Chicago, it's only amplified that much more. So just pray for us.
Yeah, I will.
We'll make it work.
Well, this Sunday it'll be easier for you because you'll be in a very familiar venue, the
Yes.
Michigan Theater.
Yeah.
What do you guys have planned?
So we're doing the Home for the Holidaze variety show, the second one. We did it last year, and it went so well. It was such a wonderful audience. You guys were there. Thank you for that. It was just awesome. So this is our second round, and it's the same story but different actors and different variety acts in between. So we have, I believe it's a few more acts in between now, and just more music, more singing, more dancing. And all that, it's going to be a good time. We're excited.
I got a sneak peek at of the show because on Monday night, the opening act for Home Alone, the movie, was a couple of rappers that are going to be in your show on Sunday.
Oh, man, look. I can't tell you all the details right now, all the details of who's in it. My mom has taken a bigger role this year just because I'm so busy with everything else. So I was actually able to go to my first rehearsal for it on Saturday, whereas last year I was there for every rehearsal, and it's been stressful in a few different ways having to release the reins. But I was like, I can trust Mom, So it's coming along awesome. I got to see a few of the acts that were in between the different scenes, and they're all super fun, and me and my siblings will be doing a little something as one of the acts too. So, it's gonna be good. I'm excited to see whatever rappers you're talking about, because I haven't seen them yet. But yeah.
So if people want to go, how do they go? Do they have to buy tickets? Is it free?
So we have tickets are for sale through the Michigan Theater website, or you can buy tickets at the door. And if I'm not mistaken, it's $9 for general admission, $5 for seniors or children, and a family of 3 or more, I think it's $20, which is great because I have 7 siblings, and then plus my mom and dad. So if our dad had wanted to go to this show, it would have been like, however, $90, something like that, And so I know that.
$20 for a family of 3 or more, a great deal, and you're going to get some awesome entertainment.
Yes, absolutely.
Talk about some of the different. I know you don't know all of the different acts. Talk a little bit about some of the acts people will see.
Absolutely. So, the whole reason with Out of the Box Productions, the company that's putting the show on, the whole reason that me and my mom started this particular company is that all the theater work that I do here in Jackson, I noticed that usually I was the only black person involved, especially when it comes to young people. And that's not just even in Jackson, Chelsea, I've worked as far west as, Concord. And it's always just, theater just is it's not something that a lot of black kids are exposed to. And we said, well, that could easily change. This is my mom's vision. That could easily change if we expose them to it. So with these in-between acts, it's a lot of very young people. I think our youngest performer is like 6 or something. And I'm not going to tell you what song she's doing, but she just knocked me out. When she sang it, she meant every word of it. It was just so cool. But we also have, adult performers. Like I said, me and my siblings will be singing. There's a lot of, I scratched that. I said our youngest performer is 6. Our youngest performer is 4. So, even come check us out. That's up the ante a little bit. But,
very good.
Yeah, but there's a lot of singing and a lot of dancing. There's some like I said, some rapping. If I'm not mistaken, we have a few instrumentalists that'll be performing. So yeah, it's a nice little, it's a variety show. So, you know, a nice little bit of this and that. We have a comedy act that'll be there.
Oh,
so
fun.
yeah, a little bit of everything. You know, Johnny Carson without Johnny Carson, I guess. So, yeah.
A lot of fun, and a lot of great work that goes into this too. And like you said, be able to expose young people to the arts that don't necessarily always have the opportunity at their doorstep.
Absolutely.
So that's really cool.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's often that your family is performing with you at your gigs.
Yeah.
And I hear people in the audience say, you know, that's his mom or those are his sisters. It's a surprise to people. That,
And I think since the last time you saw us, my little brother is our drummer now.
Oh, boy.
And it's funny. It's fun, but it's there's a lot of things that come with being like, you know, I'm 27, and then my 3 younger siblings, the one that play with me, are 19, 17, and 15. And a lot of stuff comes with that because I'm like an adult. So when I tell you to do something, like, hey, you know, and they're like, shut up, man.
What's the car ride to Chicago like?
No, exactly. You know, things like that. Just
they're bossing you around the whole time.
Yeah, the two in the back are like, oh, I'm tired. Oh, I'm hungry. And I'm like, don't make me turn this car around. No, I can't do that. So it's a good time. But in the same way that it comes with its own challenges, I can't imagine enjoying playing music more with anyone else. That, you know, if my little brother does something sweet on the drums, it's like someone else maybe going to see their little brother and he shoots the winning jumper at a game. You know, I'm like, oh, that was a sick feel. Like, good job, Jack. You know, when my sisters sing, and I'm like, yeah, girls, like, get them. So and of course, our bass player Duncan, who's our adopted big brother, the only, you know, like, I love playing with him too. You know, and he adds I think maybe we would fight a little bit more if Duncan wasn't there. He adds we got to keep it professional, for Duncan's sake, guys. So yeah, it's a big blessing to have the group that I have. So,
what's your favorite Christmas song, Larry?
Don't say all I want for Christmas is you.
Man.
Please don't say that.
And I never would. Yeah, I promise. Man, maybe like Oh Holy Night or maybe This Christmas by Dottie. There's so many of them.
Yeah,
there's so many great Christmas songs. I mean.
Are you performing on New Year's Eve anywhere?
Yes, New Year's Eve, we're at Robin Hill's Farm in Chelsea.
Cool.
And if I'm not mistaken, we start at 8 and we play right on up till midnight. We play in the new year. But we're also at Stober's Pub on December 26th, the day after Christmas. That's in Lansing. And I think that's from 10 to 1 a.m., so that's a little late gig. And I don't know. Check our Facebook page and our Instagram, and all of our upcoming gigs for this month are posted. And yeah.
All right. We'll see you Sunday afternoon. Tickets will be at the door.
Yes, yes.
And the second annual, bigger and better than ever before. Well, good luck at your gig tonight in Chicago.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Yeah, drive safe.
Very good
Larry.
to see you guys.
as always.
Thank you.
Big Al, Larry Sumner Jr. Morning show continues after this.